Hello everyone, this is Mike and I am here to talk to you guys about my impressions of the game Watch Dogs. I'm not going to do a review on this game because I am not going to actually play the story all the way through. I got Watch Dogs to explore the open world and to relax and drive around and walk around Chicago and stuff. I did watch the story on YouTube, so I know the story, I know the main story of the campaign. Um, so I will be talking about that. But this is going to officially just be an impressions video. Um, let's see if this is going to darken it. No, my face is still overexposed here. But this is going to be a first impressions video or an impressions video of Watch Dogs. So here's what I think. Exploring the open world is fun. It's nothing new. It's very similar to GTA. I do think the driving mechanics are better here than in GTA. They just seem like I can drive from a first-person point of view and not feel overwhelmed, whereas in GTA I feel overwhelmed. So I think the driving is definitely improved a bit. It's not perfect, but it is an improvement over GTA's driving, which GTA 5's driving was an improvement over GTA 4's, but this is an improvement over that. The parkour is something I'm going to have to get used to. I don't think it's quite as frustrating as Assassin's Creed, because the parkour in Assassin's Creed was misleading, because if you jump on something that's not jumpable, you automatically jump to the other side, and that can really throw you off. I still think that Arkham City has the best parkour. You just hold down the button and just go have at it. Where here you gotta push circle. So it's gonna take a little bit of getting used to on that, but it's not necessarily bad. You know, I just prefer Arkham City. Um, I still can't really talk about the combat experience because the only combat I've done is on the mini games, and I want to talk about those. The digital trips are awesome. They are so much fun. You are going to have a blast being a spider, running over people. There's a mini game where your goal is to run over as many people as possible, which is how I played GTA 4. So that's fun. Let's see. There's one called Alone where you have to run from one point to the next without getting shot. Um, so that's a little that one's a little creepy. Not really, but I don't know. It's not one of my favorites, but I'm pretty sure people will like it. Oh, and there's one that's psychedelic, where you jump from one flower. Psychedelic, where you jump from one flower to the next. That is a lot of fun. That is just, you're just gonna feel high and just soaring up in the air, and it's so much fun to play that one. That's one of my favorites. I think, yeah, I really like the digital trips. Um, there are a couple other little mini games on your phone where you collect one where you collect coins, and I can't remember what the other one was, but those had the potential to be fun, but unfortunately, oh yeah, there's the one where the other one is where you shoot aliens, and that's where I got to try the combat, the shooting on there. Um, that's a lot of fun, but I accidentally fell, and that kind of ruined it. But still, that's a fun one. But I didn't like the coin one because there's a point where, first of all, the parkour, I don't think the way the buttons work. I would have loved Arkham City parkour buttons, just holding down the X button, or the A button if you're playing on Xbox. Um, Holding down the X button, just soaring through, just go. That would have been perfect for that mini game, but because we have to, in order to leap over things and climb up things, you gotta push circle. It kind of threw me off a bit, and unfortunately, there's a part where you have to jump across a gap that I didn't see, and that ruined my game for me. And I don't even know how to get across that. So yeah, I didn't care too much for the coin mini game. As far as exploring the open world of Chicago, like I said, it's very similar to GTA. I don't like how sometimes the cops will find you when you have to outrun them, but the good news is going into the water actually works. Where in GTA, they'll send boats after you and everything. But still, I kind of wish that I would have to commit a crime in order to get the cops to come after me and not just be spotted. I get that I'm a wanted man, already, but still, it doesn't happen often enough to be frustrating. But I was disappointed that it did happen because I just wanted to do a leisurely free roam type thing. Um, let's see what else I wanted to talk about in the free roaming. I think that's pretty much it for that. I had a thought and I lost it. Um, I want to talk about the story because people have been complaining that the story didn't really take advantage of its themes. And well, I can understand that. At the same time, I don't think it's really fair to judge something based on what it could have been. It's when you review something, you want to talk about what it is and how well they did at it. And what they basically did was they made a summer blockbuster. I will say this: Ubisoft definitely improved on not stretching the story thin to maximize gameplay. Ubisoft is one of the biggest offenders in it. They did it with Far Cry 3. They've done it with Assassin's Creed. Here, I think they did a much better job at not doing that. The story actually flows naturally and goes along with it, keeps up with its own pace. So, and although it doesn't really take advantage of its themes, it does give you. The story is pretty entertaining. I wasn't bored. I will say that. It does get dark in a few areas. There's a sequence involving human trafficking that is really disturbing. Um, but for the most part, this is a fun. If this were a movie, it would be a fun summer blockbuster like the new Spider-Man. You go in, you have a good time, you won't be bored, but it's not going to really stick with you the way The Last of Us or Bioshock Infinite did last year. And I think that's what people were wanting, especially with the themes about surveillance and everything. Hacking into people is a lot of fun. One of the best parts of the game is just simply to just stand there and look around and hack. Whenever the prompt comes up on your screen, just you do it, and you either get money, which you have to access to an ATM. You get skill. You get hack points, where automatic hack points, I think. Or you get audio logs, audio conversations, which those are what I really look forward to. I just love listening to conversations in games, so that's reward enough for me. Those are what I look for. You could also do you could stop crimes. I did not purposely look for crime prevention, but there was a moment where I saw somebody shoot someone else, and I chased him down, and we were at a bridge, and he was on the other side of the bridge, and I was going to hit circle to jump over, but I ended up knocking him out and succeeding. So that was a nice surprise right there. Let's see. What else do I have to say about this game? Do I recommend it? Yes. Does it live up to the hype? Not really. It doesn't live up to the hype, but it's a fun game nonetheless. And it may not be the game of the year material that people were initially saying that it was going to be, but it's a fun game, and there's not a lot of games on the new consoles. I mean, there are plenty of games to play, but there's not a lot to get me excited right now. But Watch Dogs will give you some fun, give you some open world enjoyment, and a little bit of hacking on top of that. So yeah, I give it a thumbs up. It's not a thumbs way up. It's not a masterpiece, but it is a fun game. I give it a B, like a B plus or B. Also, I have to point out the rabbits. Ubisoft is known for putting cameos of their other franchises in their games, and this is no exception. And what they did here was I found 2 rabbits so far. I bet there's more, but there's one rabbit in your nephew's bedroom, and there's another on a street on the street somewhere. There's like a street vendor, and he has a rabbit on sale, and you can hack into it, and it does the rabbit noise. Like, bah, 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 bah. And I just kept doing that, and I was like, yay, fun! So yeah, I'm really happy they put the rabbits in there. I love bunnies, and go rabbits. Yeah, and so anyways, that is my impressions. It's not first impressions, it's just impressions, because I am not going to do a full review, because I feel like in order to do a full review, I actually have to play the entire game and everything it has to offer, and I still haven't explored everything yet, but I figured I'd share with you guys my experience with it, and talk about what I think of the story, because I did watch it on YouTube. The reason why I don't actually play it myself is because of the difficulty. It just looks too hard. I'm not good at games. I'm actually terrible at them. So that's why I don't really finish a lot of games. There are a few that I have finished, but a lot of them, if the story is good, I'll just watch it on YouTube if I feel the difficulty is too strong. But with open world games, I get them to explore the open world. I get them for relaxation. Skyrim, I explored the open world. Grand Theft Auto, I explored the open world, and I'm doing it here with Watch Dogs as well. Anyways, that is all I have to say for my impressions video of Watch Dogs. Stay tuned, because I'm going to be doing, of course, everybody's doing this, Um, Pre-E3 prediction type thing. I do have some thoughts on that I'm going to share with you close when E3 gets closer to here, which it's almost here already, but I'm going to wait until maybe like the day before doing that. And also, I played Injustice recently. I played the story mode, and I loved how easy the campaign is. I love that I was just able to breeze through the entire campaign in a single afternoon. It was about 3 hours, I think. I was really quick. I was really happy about that. Had a really good story. Highly recommend you play Injustice. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, that's all I got to say. I will talk to you guys next time. Take care.